To show you custom views, I've actually closed the Excel 3 file and reopened it. What I want to do is apply the outline to this information in the sales sheet. I'm going to click in the data, choose the data tab from the ribbon, go for the group button and particularly its drop down, and I'll tell Excel to automatically outline this data. What I'd like to do now is collapse this information down to a very summarized version. So I'm going to hit the 1 here and the 1 here. What I want to do is save this as a view. But if this view ever gets printed, I want it to print in a certain way. So I'm going to go to File and I'm going to go to Print and I'll click the Page Setup option. I'd like to make sure that if this view gets printed, it's always printed in portrait and that it always fits 1 page wide by 1 page tall. I'd also like to go to Margins and say that it's to be centered horizontally and vertically. And also if I go to Sheet at the top, I don't want it to print the grid lines. So when I go OK, this is how I'd like this view to be printed. And this is my summary view. To save this as a view, I'll click View in the ribbon. And in the Workbook Views group, I'll click the Custom Views button. I'd then like to add a view, so I'll click the Add button. And I'll call this view Summary. Excel will remember the print settings I set, and it will remember that I've got certain rows and certain columns hidden, and if I'd filtered this list it would remember that as well. So I'll click OK to save this view. I'd now like to create a second view, which is a very detailed view. So I'm going to click this 2 and this 2. I'm now going to set up my page setup, so I'll go to File and Print and Page Setup. When this view is printed, I'd like it to print in landscape, fit 1 page wide by 1 page tall, and under Sheet, I'd like to print the grid lines. And OK. And that's how I'd like this view printed, so I'll save this as a view. I'll click on View in the ribbon, and I'll click the Custom Views button. I'll then hit the Add button to create a second view, and this one I want to call Detailed. And this again will remember the print settings and the hidden rows and columns I currently have. So I'll click OK. To create a third view, I'd like to create a quarterly view. So I'm going to click the 1 to collapse down to the quarters. I'll go to File, Print and Page Setup. If this view is printed, I want it to print in portrait, fit to 1 page wide by 1 page tall, and under Sheet, I'd like to not print the grid lines, and OK. To save this as a view, I'll go to View in the ribbon, click the Custom Views button, and add a third view, called Quarters, and OK. Now should I ever want to see different views, I simply go to View in the ribbon and Custom Views and choose the view I want to see. If I choose Detailed and Show, I see this view. And should I print, File and Print, it would print like this. If I want to switch to the Summary view, I'll go to View, Custom Views, Summary and Show. Now it's showing me the Summary view, and if I went Print, it would print it like this. And lastly, if I went to View in the ribbon, Custom Views and Quarters and Show, it would show me this information. And again, if I went File and Print, it would print it like this. So the idea is you can have one sheet with many different ways of viewing it. Simply outline or filter, hide or show columns, and save your print settings as various views using the Custom Views button. If you wish to remove any views, you've got the ability to delete a view, add a view, or show a view, or close.